the mountains and the people that are drawn to them. You just look at anyone around you and are inspired by like how hard they work and how passionate they are for the surroundings. People that are willing to go to great lengths to live that. Andrew Whiteford, I'm 33 years old, presently living here in Jackson, Wyoming. I grew up on the East Coast, Connecticut, Massachusetts, went to school in Vermont. The first year I went skiing, I was 7 years old, and we went to Mount Southington. When we moved up to Massachusetts, there are some really nice little ski clubs. We went to one called Blandford. I did lots of ski lessons and started racing there. And I just fell in love with the sport at that point. A big step for me as a person was going to UVM. My buddies and I took over the ski and snowboard club, and we started organizing trips during the winter break. We just recognized that people here are awesome, the mountain's awesome, the snow is fantastic, it's a full package. So we all knew what we wanted to do after we finished up with school, and that was move to Jackson. Living in an expensive mountain town like this and wanting to be able to have dogs and have a garage for toys and things like that, recognize that you really have to work hard all the time to be able to play really hard when you want to. So I got this job as a bellman at this hotel, and over the past 8 years I've turned that into guiding for them as a naturalist. I do enjoy the aspect of teaching. Getting to share the national parks, Yellowstone and Grand Teton, and the ecology of it is both a nice learning experience for me, but also so rewarding to share that with people that don't have that connection to the outdoors in their life. So the social scene in Jackson really varies depending on the weather. When the skiing is crummy and we've had high pressure for a while and it's just death cookies out there, then people tend to party a lot harder and, you know, hitting up Stagecoach Thursday night or Town Square Tavern, the Wart, Silver Dollar Bar, Cowboy Bar. Drinking is a big pastime in Wyoming, but, you know, when the skiing's good, people like to ski hard all day.
It's a beautiful day in Jackson, taking in the view. Crowds are minimal, should be great skiing today.
Many of my days, it's just up the tram once and then heading out of bounds and hiking and climbing and avoid stopping and going inside. But if it's a more mellow pace on any given day, it's really tough to beat a waffle up at Corbett's cabin.
Brown sugar and butter mixed together into a whip. And then we take it and put it on the waffle, and then we fold it up in a tinfoil, and it's ate like finger food. My name is James Hickman, and we are standing at Corbett's cabin, 10,450 vertical feet above sea level. I have lived in Jackson for 8 years now, and I have never owned the key to my house. I'm not going to tell you where I live.
Pretty much everyone here is a legend in their own way, and the people that tend to not talk about their skiing as much are usually the most badass. One guy that is an incredible guy and skier is Hunter Wood. Super nice guy, really quiet, and absolutely slays at skiing. It's just fluid and smooth and, you know, kind of epitomizes what I want to continue on as a skier.
The whole time I've been here, I've been working at TBS in the back shop, tuning skis. Came up here for just 1 year before I was going to head back to medical school or dental school, grow up, but it never took, so still here after 20 years.
Having lived here in Jackson now for quite a while, as a skier I've changed. I've slowed down so that I'm waiting for the right conditions and starting to get into bigger lines and bigger mountains. Some of the best skiers on the mountain are like in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and I want to be like that later. So you learn to ski with great fluidity instead of beating up your body. Learn to pay attention to the mountains, the weather, and your surroundings. I'm constantly studying them and searching out new lines, and that is something that excites me every year. I've always got a list, and the more I ski, the longer the list grows of what you want to ski. So I don't see myself getting bored here anytime soon.